Mora. How are you feeling? How are you seeing this team react after it's a tough weekend because you lose 2 games, but I think there was definitely some growth from Friday to Saturday.
Yeah, we always talk about progress, right? And certainly saw that from Friday to Saturday, the 2 power play goals against being the only goals that they scored. That's something that we can focus on and make sure we're buttoning up. But to hold that team 5-on-5 to 0 goals against and to have a chance to win the game the whole way through, I thought was very encouraging. We never want to get swept at home. We never want to lose, but it's early in the season. We have a young group and we're just going to, flush that one away and get ready for the next. So this week we've been honing in on some of those details, some D-zone work, obviously putting pucks in the net, trying to figure out ways to score goals, make sure we're using all 5 in the O-zone effectively. And really it's just, there are a lot of habits, I think, that we want to make sure we're doing well. Gamesmanship, just situations that come up that you don't really get to teach until you have some games, and games when you don't have the puck quite as much really show those things. So we were able to take a lot from it. Yeah, really good. Really good. I mean, playing OSU at, home back-to-back nights, I think she gave up 2 even strength goals that whole time. They scored 7 on the weekend. 2 were even strength. Pretty good.
That's for a young goaltender. Like, we've seen Ev has the physical. We've seen physical, how good she is. But that can be just as tough, maybe even tougher mental, right? You go from giving up the 5 goals.
One was an empty netter.
Yeah, it was an empty netter. That's right. It's 4 on Saturday. To bounce back from that and have a really strong game on Saturday, it's got to be really encouraging for you.
Yeah, and that's what we wanted to see. See what she would do the next day, both physically and mentally. And I think really good goalies want to get right back in there. And I think she did a great job. Gave us a chance to win. Both nights, frankly, gave us a chance to win.
I'm not a goaltending savant, but was shocked to learn. It felt like she was in the right position a whole heck of a lot, especially on Saturday. Like it felt like she was reading plays really, really well. Would you agree?
Yep. Yeah, I think she's a really smart goalie. She's played at a lot of different levels, whether it's women's or men's. Reading pucks off players' sticks becomes really important when it's a, high flying offense like OSU, and just understanding the situational hockey. I think that's what you're kind of getting at, and she's really good at that.
And that's going to be back this week.
Yes.
Yes. She's got a good coach. She's got a good coach stance. Bench after that year with Rob.
Does she? That's good to hear.
I was originally, I'm like,
At the same thought, I guess I would.
That's good to hear.
What does that mean to get her back? It seems like from that Long Island series, and like you're talking this weekend, this is a player that is one of those I asked in the beginning of the year, who's going to step out of the shadows and take advantage of an opportunity? Is she one of those players who's something like that so far?
Absolutely. Yeah, we missed her a lot last weekend, and just the way it changes up your week, not knowing if players are in and out is a little inconsistent last week. And so having her back, having her in there, playing with Nina, they set the tone. Every drill at practice, we usually start with our top line and our top set of D, if all goes well. And they set the pace. They know what they're doing. They know what the expectations are. So really nice to have her back.
It's going to take to get things back on track and hopefully pick up some victories.
Yeah, it's an awesome opportunity, right? We only have a few days to think about the past and get on with the next. So we're excited. We leave here tomorrow morning, get a practice in down at Mankato, and get the opportunity to go again 3:00 on Friday. So I think it comes fast. It might feel like a long week for everybody else, but it comes fast for us. And I think that's good for a young group, we're over last week, we're on to the next, and you have an opportunity to go grab 3 points on Friday. So let's go do it.
Nice to open up road play against a team that you know so well.
Yeah, for sure. It's I think it's good to get on the road as early as possible. So I'm excited about the back-to-back road trips coming up. We're very familiar with Mankato and the layout, and we get to walk from the hotel to the rink. So that's nice. We don't have to get on the bus a lot. Really good setup there for us to do well. And that's the expectation.
You said you liked your efforts a lot more on Saturday. What was it about that Saturday game that you want to jump there?
Yeah, I really like the way we finished. I thought we played our style of hockey when our backs were up against the wall. So trying to create that, and it's hard to create when the scoreboard says 0-0, but trying to create that urgency and that energy, I think, from our group right away. Our starts have been good in every single game that we've played. So we want to continue to do that and then keep it consistent throughout the game.
Favorite activity on bus?
Oh, me personally or for the group? Oh man, I'm kind of boring. I'm kind of boring. I listen to podcasts, maybe do practice, listen to some music, have some conversation with the staff, and sleep. Yeah, that's it. Oh, good question. What am I doing right now? They're mostly hockey specific podcasts. I like the Hockey Think Tank and some other ones. Sorry, kind of boring. I do when I read books though, I read non-hockey stuff in season. So I have a list if you want any.
Sarah, what do you take out of that first WCHA series of the year against Ohio State? It seemed like from Friday to Saturday, the team took a big jump. I thought defensively you guys were really strong on Saturday, especially.
Yeah, I agree. I think obviously like we hate getting swept, but I think it taught us a lot. Like we were a lot better on Saturday than we were on Friday, and our third period was our best period of the weekend. So that's always hopeful to be trending in an upward direction. I think we saw a lot of things defensively that we can work on, and we're going to be ready to go this weekend.
That was Ab's first WCHA series back to back and goal, a tough opponent. How'd you see her kind of handle things at goal?
Yeah, she had a great night Saturday night. She was really our backbone back there. I think she got better Saturday than she was Friday. So that was great to see her gain some confidence back there and have some swagger.
And Cato, thoughts on Maverick here this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, WCHA weekend's always going to be a hard weekend. I think we're just going to prepare for it the way we would prepare for any opponent. So not really too many thoughts on them as a team, just like preparing like we would any weekend and knowing that it's not going to be easy.
Do you remember why there was such a tough team to score on? Last year, it seemed like that was a little more low scoring game. I think the last one, what really happened was the 0-0 tie.
I have no idea.
No idea.
Yeah. I mean, no, I don't know. They're always a hard team. Like they're a physical team. They battle. We're a physical team. We battle. So it's going to be a hard game no matter when we play them.
How much does you and I talked last week, you said we focus on us.
Yep.
We're not focused on them, we're focused on us. When you have it something, how much does that help you? That focus is internal, you're not worried about who's coming in or where you're going to fall.
Yeah. Obviously it helps a lot. Like we try to stay very consistent, not too high, not too low. And keeping things within the room always really helps.
Some of the newcomers, what are the takeaways that you try to share after a weekend like last weekend to kind of shake it off and head into this one fresh? Maybe some pieces of advice for the young ones.
Yeah. I don't know if I have had to give piece of advice. Like, I think that everyone has that angry mindset where we all just want to win. No one's really too down about it or anything. No one's looking for advice. We all just kind of have a similar mindset where we're like, okay, we need to get better this week. And we just flip the page and get ready for the next thing.
What about kind of the challenges that give a home series for another 2 weeks? Those kind of road experience, and then also, playing for hometown fans, so talk about the challenges of that.
Yeah, I mean, our staff does such a great job at setting us up. Like we all know what to expect. It's been the same thing since I was a freshman. So I think just making sure that the new girls are on the same page and we take care of them this weekend. But I don't know, road trips are really easy when you have such a great support staff taking care of you. So it will be easy.
Most far road trips.
They're fun. They're great. I'm excited to get with my road roomie. I'm roommates with Ev this weekend, so I think we're gonna have a good time. You really get to know girls in like a different way, which is always fun and cool.
Same, you guys like traditionally keep the same road roomie for a while, like who was yours last year?
I was with Gabby Kraus and Ani.
Okay.
So
So it kind of-
sometimes switches, sometimes stays the same, but you get close with your road roomie and you like know them in a different way, which it's cool.
Comes up with
The captains and the coaches, yeah.